Jessica Altieri of Wine Channel TV, and welcome to Sip Some Austria, where wine is just the beginning of the story. Today, I'm at Lenz Moser Winery, and I'm joined by Ernest and Michael. Thank you for having me here today. First, tell me about the area that we are in here. It's simply beautiful in Austria.
We're staying 65 kilometers in the west of Vienna. It's an old growing area for white wines. It's for the variety Grüner Veltliner and Riesling.
And Michael, this is one of the most historic wineries. Tell me more about it.
Yes, Lenz Moser is the biggest winery in Austria. We are processing the biggest amount of Grüner Veltliner, which is the most important variety in Austria, with a third of total vineyard area is Grüner Veltliner. And so I think it's very interesting here.
And how old is the winery?
Oldest part of the winery are about 1,000 years old, and we will see later at the beginning of the winery.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to go try soon. Thank you very much. We'll head on inside and go check out the cellars. Ernest, Michael, we have a great time today we are having here at Lenz Moser. First talk to me about Lenz Moser.
Lenz Moser III was a very famous man who developed the wine growing in all different regions of the world. You have wine growing on the ground and you have wine growing in a pergola. And the idea of Lenz Moser III was to make a stock 1 meter high and to can working in an upright position. So we can harvesting and also hand works in a good position. So all the vineyards in Austria recultivated with a new system, and so he make a very good thing for the Austrian wine growing.
Oh my goodness. And so speaking about history, we are in your historical cellar. Can you talk to me about the cellar here?
Yes, this part of the cellar is more than 1,000 years old.
Wow.
And we store our reds.
Like we are drinking today, the Blaufränkisch, which is
Blaufränkisch.
fantastic, very smooth.
And the special feature from Lenz Moser is we plan in next year, in 2017, to ripe Blauer Zweigelt in great vintages in our new wooden barrel of Austrian oak, with a capacity from 56,000 liters.
56,000 liters?
It will be the biggest barrel in Austria. Wow. And it will be great.
The biggest in all of Austria will be right here in the cellar. Oh, we'll have to go take a peek later.
Yes.
That is unbelievable. And talk to me about the wine that we are drinking today.
Today we're drinking a Blaufränkisch barrique from vintage 1912. 2012.
1912. That would be very, very special wine if we had that.
Not so old. It's a very, very good Blaufränkisch. Had a very good structure. It's light smoky, and it's very good drinking for steaks. It's very good.
Oh, that sounds good. Now I'm getting hungry.
We ripe in the cellar Blauer Zweigelt in big barrels with about 10,000 liters and 15,000 liters. And as well as, for example, this Prestige Blaufränkisch in barrique barrel for some months.
Wonderful. Well, we'll have to go take a look now at the newer cellar I know you told me about. All right, stay tuned and follow us on to the new cellar. So I've been having a wonderful time here today at Lenz Moser. We took a great tour of the old cellar. There was a lot of wonderful history there. Now we are in the new cellar with all the stainless steel tanks. Talk to me about where we are.
Now we are in the modern cellar of Lenz Moser. At all we have 750,000 liters in this part of the cellar. In the whole winery we had about 9 million.
9 million total?
No, total. And we stored this Grüner Veltliner at 8 degrees to protect the freshness and the peppery.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And that's the reason to have this stainless steel cool cellar.
Oh, yes. And now talk to me about the wine that we are sipping today.
Yes, about the Grüner Veltliner is the important variety in Austria.
Yes.
It's 200 years old. And it's growing only in Austria and on the border of Austria.
And we can find your wine, not only here, but in America. I know these two wines specifically. Tell me about these two.
We had 1 liter bottle with screw cap. We have in New York to San Francisco. and a higher quality is Prestige Grüner Veltliner.
The Prestige.
The Prestige Grüner Veltliner is a very complex with exotic aromas. It's very good for different spices.
But the focus at Lenz Moser is to produce peppery, fresh wines with 12 to 12 alcohol.
All right, tell me about all of these nice-looking men. What are their roles here?
Okay, Lenz Moser work together with nearly 1,000 vintners who produce the grapes for us.
1,000 vintners.
Nearly 1,000 vintners, and we train them to make good grapes. And the same in the winery, we need enologists who crush the grapes to make the fermentation, and we train them also in the winery. And let's try this Grüner Veltliner with them.
That they helped produce.
Yes.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see. Ah, Prost. Okay, I'll try. Prost. Well, we've had a spectacular day here at Lenz Moser. I'm joined again by Ernest, Michael, and now Doris. Thank you for joining us.
As well.
And now it's time for the best part, the drinking of the wine and eating. So first, tell me about the wine that we're drinking, your Grüner Veltliner.
We have in the glass Veltliner vintage 2015 from the Prestige.
The Prestige.
Yes, it's very good wine. It's ripeness and have a good vintage. 2015 was a hot summer and a good autumn, so we had a very aromatic wine inside.
You get the lime, green apple.
Yes.
Very nice citrus.
Yes.
Yes.
It's very good.
Very nice minerality with that hint of white pepper, a little bit of spiciness on the palate. And for exporting, so Doris, you're in charge of the exporting. I know you've traveled lots, had lots of different cuisine before. Talk to me about the different types of pairings that you do with Grüner Veltliner here in Austria and then also in America. I know you had a fun pairing.
Yes. We have here some variations of fish and Thai cuisine, as we found this is very great with Grüner Veltliner. The fish is very traditional in Austria, but also very international.
Right.
And the Thai cuisine we found is also very good with this wine as well.
Really? So yeah, I would know that's spicy. I wouldn't normally think the beef, but you guys say so because it has the bok choy on there and the noodles.
Exactly. Together
Okay.
with the whole packaging, it's very great.
That's different, yeah, because it's Grüner Veltliner. I think is very versatile wine.
Absolutely.
Goes with different dishes. Tell me about the seafood that we have here today. I know we have the salmon.
Yes, we have here some. This is fish as well. This
Right.
is beef you have mentioned, and this is chicken and scampi.
Oh, all perfect pairings. I can't wait to enjoy. And I have to ask you though, so I only know a few words. And Ashwin, you have to teach me some lingo. I know Prost. I know Dankeschön. How do you say like bon appetit? I'm Italian, or like have a good meal.
Very typical is Mahlzeit.
Mahlzeit. So you would say that before a meal, if we're sitting down.
Sitting down, so
Sitting down.
just before you start enjoying the meal.
Oh, that's what you would say. Okay, say it one more time.
Mahlzeit.
Mahlzeit. And Prost. I know that. Prost. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you. Until next time, I'm Jess, reminding you that wine is just a conversation waiting to happen.